Kriesha Chu.
Yes, it's me, Kriesha, and happy Friday.
And happy 1st of March.
Happy birthday to Jaden.
Jaden is, how old is Jaden today?
He is going to be 7.
Wow, Jaden's already 7?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It's funny too, because it's his birthday, but it's also a Korean holiday in Korea. So it is a very important day here as well.
Yeah, it's very meaningful for you. It's like you can't forget this day.
I can't forget this day.
You can't forget it at
March
all.
1st.
So it's now the start of March, and it's kind of like, even up until last week, honestly, I was trying to hold on to winter as much as possible. But now I kind of have to, like, even if it snows now, you can't say it's like winter snow, it's spring snow. Because it's like, it's March.
Oh, spring snow. See, I was really expecting a lot from winter this year, to be honest. I was like, oh, it's going to be all snowy and it's going to be great. But then after a few months, like, there was no snow.
Oh, yeah.
And it didn't get, like, it just got really cold, like, just cold. And I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, this winter was kind of weird. We didn't get a chance to see a lot of snow. We had a lot of, like, record-breaking snow, like, even the year before. But this winter was pretty dry, which has me worried. Are we going to be getting, like, a really bad monsoon season?
Oh, man.
Maybe.
I didn't think that far. But if that happens, then I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared either.
I'm not prepared.
So now that it's getting warmer,
Yes.
favorite season? One more time. I want to ask what your favorite season is.
Winter.
The burrs.
Love winter, the burrs.
The verse.
I also love fall. Because it's the intro to winter.
So you're pretty sad that it's going.
Actually, the weird thing is this year I'm actually pretty excited that
It's over.
it's kind of been too long.
Too long.
Too long.
Okay. So I think I was bitten by this bug last week too. When we were talking about hair and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think I've been bitten by it as well. That I don't know. I'm kind of really excited for spring this year. Even though I'm not really looking forward to the weather.
For me, it's like, yeah, I don't know why. I think it's time to, like, get out of the hibernation period.
Yeah, which I think we kind of had a little bit too much
We had
of this
too much
year.
of it.
Talking about how we just like to be homebodies and everything. Mm-hmm. So we are going to be looking at personality quizzes, and you can go to our homepage and the announcement board to follow along with us if you're more of a visual learner. But in the meantime, we're going to have Kriesha give us story time. We're going to look at some of our stories, and then we're going to try to see how accurate they were. But before we do that, let's kind of recap to last week.
Yes.
How did you feel about last week? Because last week was a pretty interesting episode.
To be honest, last week was a lot. Not accurate for me last week.
Last
Oh my
week.
gosh.
Last month.
Last month.
Last month.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd have to say that, me too. Even the last one that we were looking at, even though it was spot on with, like, how positive I can be as a person, personality-wise, I was totally the person that wants to stay home and just kind of cuddle up in my PJs with my dogs and watch TV.
That's guys, I don't know why that, like, wouldn't sound nice. Like, that
Exactly.
sounds so much better than any other multiple choice question out there.
Exactly. Now I have a question.
Yes.
So movies, there's people that
Movies.
love going to the movie theaters regardless. Like, the whole atmosphere, the smell, the popcorn, the seats. Because Korea's really upgraded the movie game. Like, there's a lot of fun different types of cinemas to check out.
Yes.
Like, some of them
definitely.
serve you dinner. Like, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's, like, these, like, really expensive ones. Like, you can...
Which movie theater have you gone to?
No,
I want to go there.
I actually haven't been to any, but, like, there's a few where like they have reclining seats. It looks like actually like a
I
bed,
know about that
and then
one,
like
yeah.
you can have dinner. It's really cool. So, are you the type of person that, like, needs to stay home and watch a film because, let's say, you take a lot of breaks, like bathroom breaks, or like you need to eat when you watch a movie, or like you are a loud talker, like you talk in a film, that's why you never go to the theaters? Or like, what kind of a moviegoer person do you see yourself as?
So I'm the kind of person that, since, like, with my schedule and everything, I don't really know when exactly I can like watch a movie.
Okay.
So it's always unplanned. Either like I'm at home and I suddenly feel like watching a movie that I saw when I was like littler. And then I was like, oh, okay, I want to watch it now. And then I just watch it right away. But then there's sometimes I do like the smell of the movie theater.
Right? There's that nostalgic like popcorn, soda, the sound.
There's like it's literally like ASMR in there once you go in. It's
right.
like everything is like, it's cool. Like the sound
True.
like quality inside the movie theater. For me, I wanted to like, if it's like an emotional movie, I usually want to watch it by myself at home.
So you can cry your eyes out with nobody watching.
Exactly. Exactly. Or like if my sniffles are too loud,
Why is it that we get embarrassed about crying in movie theaters? I don't know why we are that.
I get embarrassed of like crying like with my family when I'm watching a movie with my family. We watch like the most saddest thing and like I literally cry, but I hold it in.
I'm like, no, I'm not crying.
I was like, I'm not crying. But it's like, it's really sad, but if I was alone, I probably would have been like,
I do that though. Sometimes like I will go through a day where it's like if it was just a really hard week, like maybe it was nothing like too emotional, but just I don't know, maybe like I was stressed or something. I will turn on a really sad film at home and I'll be just like, okay, here are the tissues. Let's do this. Me and you movie.
See, but people need that. It does make them feel better. For me, like I watch, I do that too. I watch sad commercials.
And there's actually so many. Sometimes people...
Sad commercials, literally. I didn't know you could cry that fast.
Right? How can you cry in less than a minute? Like, how can you do that, people?
Like these, like, the videos aren't even that long, or like movies, short films, sad short films on like the internet or like...
No, like a friend likes something and then it just pops up in my new feed. And I'm like, oh, what is that? And there's a dog. I'm like, oh, there's a dog. And then all of a sudden, like, why did you do that? And you can't not see it because it's on your news feed. And then you sit there for like 30 seconds. You're just like, wait, where's this going? And then you're like, no.
And then you start crying. And then you like, there's a life lesson.
Exactly. At the end of it. Okay, Kriesha and I have been like on the same page since last week. So let's see if this is going to ring into this week, and maybe we will be choosing the same ones. So let's dive into our first story for today. It is a little bit longer, so for our listeners, listen carefully. Here we go.
Yes, so this is the first personality test. You went out for a walk in the park in front of your house. It is your favorite time to walk without thinking, and you're listening to your favorite music. Even if you don't have a lover, you are not lonely. So on your walk, you see a man and a woman sitting on a park bench. You can only see the back of their heads, so you don't really know how they look like or the atmosphere of the two. If you were to put something in between the two people, what would it be? And here are your multiple choices. A, handbag. B, filing envelope. C, big gift package, or D, flowers. And make your decision.
Kriesha.
Now.
You know what you sounded like? The person who talks at the airport.
I should have said something like, the exit is on your left.
Right? You sound like somebody, because of the echo, too. Because you know when you're at the airport
Flight
and like...
1, 2, 3, Kriesha Chu, you are late.
Right? And then you hear the echo and you're just like, wait, what? Did she just say my name? No, she didn't say my name. No, she said my name.
Wait, did she just say my flight? No, that's not my flight. No, and then you check again. No, that's not my flight.
Every time they have an announcement at the airport, you think it's you.
Always. And like you don't want it to be you too because it's so loud.
There's actually been a funny story. There's one time that I went to the airport. You know how every time you think that it's going to be you and it's never you?
Yeah.
There's that one time where I was like, oh, it's not me. It was me. Oh. I was late to my flight.
Oh.
No, all of our staff had gone to Jeju and we were coming back on one of the flights and I had a lot of time to spare. Mm-hmm. And so I was just walking around and then I lost track of time.
Oh, I see.
Because we have the duty free shop there. I wasn't buying anything. I was just window shopping. I was like, no, bat. Put it back in the wall. And, so I was like, I need to do something. And then all of a sudden, I was with one of our engineers, and then they were calling both of our names.
Oh.
And so we're like, oh, wait, I think that's us. And so we started running to the terminal.
Oh my gosh. Did you make it in time?
Yeah, we made it in time. It was very embarrassing, though.
But like, to be honest, nobody really, like, listens.
No, everybody's looking at you when you get on the plane. It's just like, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I'm sorry. Have you ever been late to a flight?
I've been very early to a flight. A day early.
A day early to a flight?
Because we got the time mixed up. And we were like, oh my gosh, I think we're going to be late. And then we get to the airport and they're like, it's not even today. And we're like,
really? No, that happens. Like, especially with flights out of the U.S. Because
like international flights, literally just like, woohoo.
Because like some of them are like at 12 a.m.
Yeah.
And so
I hate it when it's like 12. It's like near 12 because it's so like, it messes up my mind.
Exactly. It's
like morning 12 or like night 12 tomorrow or like tonight.
Exactly.
Like,
do I leave tonight or I'm going tomorrow
night?
Like, what's going on? Okay, so we need to, I don't know why we're going to be giving something to a random couple, but we have to.
Yeah, putting something in between them. Why am I even like going into their business?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm bothering this really sweet couple. I don't even know if they're fighting. I don't know if they're having a serious conversation.
Or maybe they're not even a couple.
Oh, wow. So
that's awkward.
We're going to be giving them something. So we need to choose what it'll be. So could you give us the choices one more time, please?
Yes. The choices are A, handbag, B, filing envelope, C, big gift package, or D, flowers.
I think the big is the big part, like the most important part.
The big gift package. This is hard. It kind of like symbolizes something.
I think so.
I feel like. I mean, like the filing envelope is pretty random, but then if you think about it, then that means like they're on business, like,
True.
It's like a business situation.
Okay, we're really overthinking this. You know what?
That's me.
Me watching too many like detective programs. C was like very negative all of a sudden.
It's very suspicious.
Right?
And I bet you they would probably run away right after I would put it in between them. They'd be like, what is this?
Is a bomb?
Is it going to blow up?
Yeah. Is it going to be like a blow up confetti box? Yeah. I don't know. I think like a bag or an envelope or flowers would be less suspicious than a box. But that box, and it's a big box.
Big gift package. And it doesn't even say like what kind of gift it is. It's just, maybe this personality test would say like, you're full of surprises.
I think that's a little bit of wishful thinking, but
I'm trying to think positive because literally last week.
It was so depressing too, just the way that everything fell out. There's one thing I would like to give the couple if it was going to be a random gift, but it's not on here.
Oh, what would that be?
A stuffed animal.
Aww.
Like, that would be something practical.
That too. Wait, but if it was a stranger, I wouldn't.
I don't know.
That's also scary.
Everything is very random. I don't know why we are bothering this nice couple, but we have to choose. So, Kriesha, what's your choice?
D, flowers.
D, flowers.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why this popped up, so I'm going with what popped in my head the first time. B.
Filing envelope.
I don't know why.
Or are they talking business?
Maybe it's divorce papers.
Oh no. Oh no. And they're sitting on a park bench talking about their divorce papers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here you've been signed. Oh no!
At the park bench.
On the park bench. Okay, I don't know. I think that, like I said, I've been watching way too many detective.
That's true. There's so many possibilities with that filing envelope,
Yeah, because there could be like a birthday card in there. There could be a gift certificate in there. There could be money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm going to give them money because I would like to keep it for myself.
Oh, yeah, that's true. This is what I'm giving them.
That's what I'm giving them. This random couple. I'm giving them something very random.
I'm giving them free tickets. Free movie tickets.
Ah, that would be nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so I don't know what's supposed to be in there, but okay, whatever. So we are standing in between, or we're giving a random couple some stuff. So the choices are A, a handbag, B, a filing envelope, C, a big gift package, or D, flowers. Kriesha went with D, I went with B. Mr. Crocodile's in the corner at the moment because he was taking a little bit too much off of Kriesha's finger, so I gave him a little bit of a day off today. So what we're going to do is take a quick song break. Lovelies is Singer and Rewind, and we'll see you guys back after this. More Kriesha in the studio. Kriesha's in the studio. It's T.G.I.Chu Day. We're looking at personality quizzes. Kriesha, could you please take our listeners back through the story and the choices again before we actually look at the answers?
Yes, so this is our personality test of the day, and it goes like this. You are out on a walk in the park in front of your house, and you're having a good time, and then you see a man and a woman sitting on a park bench. So you can only see the back of their heads, so you don't really know what they're talking about, how they look like, and what the situation is. But you decide to put something in between the two people, and the question is, what would that be? And your choices are A, handbag, B, filing envelope, C, big gift package, or D, flowers.
Okay. Let's just go in order today.
Yes.
So let's go with A. And what does this mean?
So this test talks about yourself, about
Just
your
you?
personality.
Oh, okay. So
Just
it's like
your
not
personality.
situation. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So handbag equals, this is for A, people.
Everybody A, listen carefully.
Do you not know about your charms yet?
Ooh.
You tend to not trust your own charms, and you always treat other people too carefully.
Oh.
So you may be used to unrequited love.
Wow. Interesting. So it's not that bad today.
It's okay.
We're not like criticizing
Yeah, no criticizing it, no pointing people out.
like we did last week. Thanks again, personality quiz.
I know. I feel so exposed.
During the song break, I noticed that we're getting a lot of B's too. So I think a lot of our listeners are on my weird, twisted mindset. So.
But it's when I first read this personality test, I was like, oh no, B is there's no one's gonna pick B, and then there's actually a lot of people, quite a handful of people who
chose
picked B. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna rip the Band-Aid off. So far so good. Like A wasn't that bad.
Mm-mm.
So B means
filing envelope equals you think you're pretty cool yourself. The ideal of love is high, and it is a person who doesn't find the perfect ideal type. However, people who are actively approaching are kind of disliked and types that you don't want to be so cool with.
Huh. Yeah. I think about 80% accurate. I don't have a particular ideal type.
Uh-huh.
So, just giving you guys ideal types, like Captain Jack Sparrow is my ideal type, but then I also like Tico too. So
I thought of the cereal. I was like, your ideal type is cereal.
No. Johnny Depp is my ideal type. But yeah, Johnny Depp and Tico don't look like at all. At all. And I think that BTS's Jimin is super cute too. Yeah, they don't have anything in common.
Yeah, I don't think you would have I don't think you have an ideal type.
I don't have a set ideal type. I do kind of know what I like, but yeah, I don't really have a set ideal type. And I don't really think it's... If a guy is too clingy, I think it is very unattractive. So kind of like what the story was saying, if it's just if the guy is constantly trying to get my attention, it's just yeah, I get it. It's yo, dude, chill.
Chill.
Take a chill pill. I'll see
Calm
you
down.
next Tuesday. Just
Not the next minute.
yeah, it's dude, let me breathe.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. But after a relationship, I think I like the attention. But before, if we're just in the process of getting to know each other, and if a guy is on my phone 24 hours a day, where are you? What are you doing? It's yeah, no, I don't think this is gonna work out.
More than your parents,
Oh,
they
wow.
know about your life more than your parents, or
That's
know
scary.
more about your life than you.
That's scary.
That's scary.
That is scary. And then we have to question that person again. So I think that so far so good. I mean, a lot more accurate than last week. I don't know how we get this from a filing envelope, but okay. So C, the most one, everybody was yeah, C, big gift package. This one, I don't get it. So what does C mean?
C, big gift package equals you are a naughty style. So if you have a favorite person, You want them to be miserable. You want your partner to take care of you. You always want other people to take care of you. And your mind, although your mind is not like that, your behavior often comes out like that.
Oh, so you're the players.
So I think the advice here is to get a little bit more mature. I didn't say that. This paper said that.
I like how Kriesha's like, I didn't say it.
I didn't say that. I just read what was on the paper.
This did.
This is what you are, apparently. I'm not putting anyone out.
So, see, everybody who chose big gift package, grow up.
Yeah, basically.
What's up with the personality quizzes trying to teach us since last week?
I know. You know what? Like, I didn't know personality tests, like, actually come with advice.
Yeah, why are they so passive-aggressive all of a sudden?
I thought, like, whenever I heard personality test, I always would think, like, oh, it's saying, oh, you're the type of person that...
Was that your stomach?
Did anybody hear that?
I did.
I was trying to talk over it. I bet you there has been, like, situations. Have you been in situations like that as a DJ?
Not just me as a DJ, but everyone, when we have like guests, or especially our singers in the studio, when we have interviews, like when Kriesha, you were here for like an interview.
Yes.
Oh, that's happened a lot. Because they'll sing like their first song. They'll sing like their first song, and then like, they work some calories up, and it's like their first thing to do today. So they'll be talking, and then we'll hear their rumbling tummies.
Well, that was my friend. Yes.
That was your friend.
Yeah.
That burns your calories for you.
Burns my calories.
Okay. But yeah, so everybody, they keep trying to giving us advice, and I don't know like why they're giving us advice and try to like make this sound so depressing.
You don't have to, but I do feel like exposed.
Just a little bit.
It's not even true.
Right?
Yeah, I feel so vulnerable.
And I'm kind of worried about D now because you chose flowers.
I did choose flowers. You can't go wrong with flowers unless they have like a lot of thorns.
Or they have allergies.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, man.
So flowers. What does the flowers mean?
Equals, you are a very romantic person. A dedicated type that can do anything to your liking. It is very easy for you to fall in love with a person, but it's kind of hard for you to read other people's minds. So just try to understand the other side's position more and act more like you know it.
Huh. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know about this. This one was very random as well.
Yeah. I don't
know how things that I don't know about.
Well, true. Oh, yeah, true. No, but just like from, friends or coworkers or whatnot, do you feel that you're like more the romantic type? Like if you are talking with a friend and they're talking about like, their significant other or like, they have a crush on somebody, are you the type of person that leans towards romance or are you the very practical person?
I feel like I'm the type that tries to relate to them, but ends up not being able to relate to them.
So you're not
I'm very kind of like isolated, but I do like listen to other people's stories. I like listening to their stories.
Romance-wise, if you're watching a romantic comedy or a romantic film, you're like, oh yeah, of course, that's how you're supposed to fall in love. You're like, oh man, that's not gonna go like 5 days.
It's like both. It's like, oh, that's so great, but it's only a movie, I think like that's the reason why I watch movies, because like, some things never happen in real life.
Oh, so you're not the romantic. Not really?
I have no idea.
Okay, let me try to put you in a situation. So,
situation.
I'm going to be the guy that's interested in you. Mm-hmm. And I like went all out. Like I wanted to ask you out to like, not like propose to you, but kind of like set an event to be like, yeah, be my girlfriend. So I like tried to take you out. I take you to your favorite restaurant. I buy you flowers like you chose. We have like a fun conversation. And they're like, yeah, so, we've been seeing each other this. And like, I would really like it if we could actually like take it to the next step and actually like, have a like serious relationship. Would you like that kind of stuff? Or like, would you like it to be more like, so we're dating, right?
I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay. We need to send Kriesha off to like have some type of like dating program, like a reality show that has her date or something to see if she's romantic or not.
I'm probably gonna be in the corner, just
You do you, I'll do me. Okay, so let's move on to our next story. We have another one that, wait, I'm looking at the script. It's actually pretty long.
Yes.
Okay, so our next story is coming up, and we're going to see you sound like an airport announcer again. So, story time with Kriesha. You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
You have a really good friend from childhood. You and your friend are so familiar with each other's personality, and it is so precious that your relationship is together and that you can understand each other better than anyone else. No matter how busy you are, if your friend needs you, you will be there. So your friend is getting married soon. And now, handing you a wedding invitation, you are surprised to see the name of a person who your friend is marrying. It was the name of your first love. Your first love, who was never forgotten. And when you broke up, you felt such betrayal that you would avoid them on the street. Now, how will you respond to this wedding? And your choices are: A, even if it hurts, I will attend and congratulate my friend. B, call after the wedding and not attend. C, past is past. I do not care and I pray for happiness of both of them. D, curse the married couple. And those are your choices.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is an even harder one for Kriesha. She doesn't know if she's a romantic. She doesn't know how she's going to react to this. And now we have to choose the next at weddings.
That's like the biggest step in like...
I don't know. This is probably just me, but out of this entire story, I'm just like, this is your best friend.
Yeah.
Like, you know each other's personalities so well. Like, no one has a deeper relationship than you. And you...
But you didn't know?
Yeah.
Wait, this is kind of unrealistic. If you guys are really friends, they wouldn't like, be in a relationship with someone behind your back.
Right.
Unless they were. But then they wouldn't have given you the invitation in the first place then.
Like, yeah, and the invitation is like, if he's your best friend, like, you're not in the invitation. You don't need an invitation. You're in the wedding. Like, you're supposed to be the bridesmaid.
Oh, that's true.
You're supposed to be the best man.
You're not supposed to attend. You're supposed to
be in it. Yeah, you're part of the wedding party. Like, I don't get this.
We're like mad at them. You're supposed to be there. What are you doing?
It's like, how can his friend do this? Is that your best friend if they do that to you? Okay, but we still have to choose. So if we were in this situation.
We do.
So one of your besties got married, but they're marrying your first love. So guys and girls, it's whatever your first love is. You are still hurting by this scenario, and we need to choose. So what are our choices again?
A, even if it hurts, I will attend the wedding and congratulate my friend.
Mm-hmm.
B, I would just call after wedding without even attending.
Mm-hmm.
C, past is past. I don't care. And I pray for the happiness of both of them. And D, you curse the married couple.
Kriesha, do you have any thoughts as to what you're going to choose?
I feel like A is what is mature and right.
A seems like the right answer.
A seems like the right answer. Is there a right answer to love?
Oh, no, there never is.
Oh, I mean, like, you want to say that C, past is past, it shouldn't, has nothing to do with me. Like, we tried it out, but then it didn't work, and it seemed like another pair was better.
C?
No. A.
Even it hurts, I'll attend the wedding.
Because you can't not attend. Like, if you don't attend, that's even weirder. And then, like, probably other people will know, too. Like, everyone's going to make a bigger deal about it if you don't attend at all. Because, like, that's your best friend. It shouldn't have anything to do with, But it does. It's your first love.
Exactly.
It's your first love.
You know what? First love. Okay.
I'm like thinking of all the movie scenarios that I've like all of the movies that I've watched.
Comedy that went through your head. Best friend's wedding.
Yeah.
All of those. I'm gonna go with C.
C?
The reason is because if I married my first love, I think I probably would have divorced them Like after the first year. We were very not compatible because I was so young too.
So you wouldn't even be like in this
Exactly.
like,
so
situation.
I think I would be like more reluctant with C. Like, because what you said was kind of true. Like when it comes to like the first love scenario, most of the time you don't date. Like it's just always just like that one-sided crush. And then like it just kind of goes over. But here it's like you guys actually dated. Like because it said after you broke up, you felt such betrayal. So I'd say that, you know, if you've been hurt by somebody that much, I think that C would be better. I don't know. I think this might give me like a really weird answer. So for our listeners, continue to send in your answers. This one's really tricky. Continue to do that. But what we're going to do is take another quick song break. We've got Lee Min-hyuk, also calling themselves Huta, singing Yeah. Yeah, Lee Min-hyuk saying, yeah. Okay, so we got Kriesha in the studio. Yes. During the song break, this was a very hot conversation. During the song break of what the choices are and what they mean. Kriesha's like, I don't know. I'm like taking movie reference.
Yeah.
And the rest of us are like, no. I'm really curious though, because some of our listeners, D was one of the most popular answers that was coming in.
But to be honest, it's kind of like there's like some fun in that too. If you go like, oh man, like, you know, I don't like them both. But like, I feel like if you curse the married couple, I feel like it's funner. This is really bad, but like, you know, with your friend, if you had like someone to talk about it, but it's that friend that's getting married. True. So you can't really do anything about it. It's kind of like a situation within yourself.
Yeah, that tends to happen. And so like you made a really good point. Like, you know, gossip and stuff like that is there because people react to it. And so because we can't really react to it now because that really close friend is the one that's getting married, it's just like, who are you going to curse the couple to?
Yeah.
Oh, you can blast it online, but
like it's no use, you know? So it's like, it's kind of like you got to just control yourself and, you know?
Okay.
I mean, like, I was thinking about my answer. Even if it hurts, I will attend and congratulate my friend. I will congratulate my best friend, not my ex.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm glad
there
that
for
you made
my
that.
friend.
Okay, I'm with her, not you.
Not you.
Oh, that's a nice point.
But if you hurt her, oh, you better watch out.
Well, you chose A. So do you want to go in order or shall we go opposite? D, C, B, A.
Can we go with D?
Okay, so we're going to go backwards. So all of you chose D. Those of you who wanted to be risque and chose D. Let's do this. For those who would curse the married couple.
Okay. So your best friend is getting married, and now your first love is the person that your best friend is going to marry. So how will you respond to this wedding? A, even if it hurts, you will attend and congratulate your friend. B, you will call after the wedding without even attending. C, you pray for the happiness of both of them. Or D, you curse the married couple. So here are the results. A, even if it hurts, you will attend, equals you are open enough to accept any... Oh my gosh, I went to A.
Oh.
Well, there you go. You're exposed. A, you are open enough to accept anything.
Oh.
It's good for everyone, and everyone is good.
Okay, so you like to be on good terms with everybody.
I do like to be on good terms with everybody, as much as possible.
Okay.
Even if I might, you know.
Not feel like it. Oh, okay. So far, pretty accurate. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let's just go in order. B.
Yeah, there we go. Call after a wedding without even attending equals you open your mind to your favorite person.
Oh.
So it's like a knife for those who you don't want.
Ah, okay. So you're very just precise. Like no is no.
Yeah.
After that, no looking back.
It's like you call after the wedding. It's fine. I'll just call after the wedding. You know.
Okay. So any of you who chose B, see if that one actually fits your persona. Okay, so a lot of our staff and myself chose C. So past is past. I don't care, and I'll just pray for the happiness of the both of them.
Yes.
The like most seem sound answer.
It seems like the best answer too, as well. This means a lot of people you don't really like to talk to a lot. You are the personality of everyone because you listen to your friends' anxieties and worries and you don't talk about it to others.
Oh, so you keep secrets. Oh, it's a compliment. I don't know how this comes. I don't know how this comes out from the past is in the past, but okay. do I tend to not tell people secrets? No, I'm bad with secrets. Yeah, I'm bad with secrets. You can't tell me a secret. I'm bad with that. So that's why I try to ask Kriesha what she does every single week so that if I can get some spoilers out of her, I can tell you, the listeners. But no, she never tells me. I think she got me from day one. She's like, no, if I tell DJ something, no, she's going to say it to listeners. She never tells me anything. No. Okay, last but not least, D.
D, curse the married couple. This sounds like, one of those like older people from like the movies, they'd be like, get off my lawn. And they'd be like, oh, they curse the married couple.
Okay, yeah, I think that would be pretty accurate. Okay, D, curse the married couple.
This means it is good if it is good, and it expresses well if you don't like it. So if everything is good, then you like it. And if it does well, then you don't like it. So emotional changes are great depending on time and situation.
Oh, so you all over the place. You bipolar people.
Yeah. Curse the married couple. So your expressions kind of your emotions take over you.
Yeah. You kind of have your heart on your sleeve. You're always like very passionate about stuff, but then you're like, with others. You kind of go back and forth.
And when you hate something, you're like, nah.
Yeah. Okay.
Control your emotions.
Accuracy for today.
Today? I don't know. It's all about stuff I don't know about.
True.
I don't know myself.
Yeah, this is true. I think for Kriesha, it was kind of inaccurate today. For me, C for today, though, with the one we just looked at. I don't know about that, though. It's kind of iffy.
It's like part. She's like, I feel like with these personality tests, it's like you have to pick the part that matches you, and then there's like part of the answer that doesn't, and you're just kind of like, nope.
Yeah, you kind of have to go with what you're given.
Yeah.
So it looks like that Miss Kriesha's getting really busy to meet up with the fans overseas, and so actually today is Kriesha's last day. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Don't cry.
Don't cry. So Kriesha, if you have anything to say for our listeners, I'll give you a chance to do that.
To my listeners, to my listeners, to my fans, and to the people who support me, I always want to say thank you. And thank you for supporting t.g.ichu and, tuning in every single Friday and doing fun stuff like personality tests. And I really enjoyed the chance of being able to communicate with everyone, and thank you for participating in our little quizzes. I had so much fun, and I will of course work hard always so that I can meet you guys a lot more in the future, and please look forward to the future Kriesha Chu.
Yeah, because she's getting really busy. So this is a good thing. Even though we have to say goodbye, it's a good thing because that means that she's going to try to meet up with you guys around the world a lot more often. So it's the last goodbye that we're going to say today as we sign off with Samuel and Kriesha Chu's track, 분홍분홍해, Stay You Love Me, and good luck and bye.
Thank you. Bye.